Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on the video. This video I'm bringing to you today is concerning 3 new shows that are coming our way. These shows look pretty interesting, and I just wanted to give you some information on them, and let's get ready to watch them. The first show is a show that's going to be brought to us by Oprah Winfrey on the OWN network, and this new show is called Greenleaf. And this show is set in Memphis, Tennessee, and it's going to be about a black megachurch. Now, the actors that are going to play the bishop and the first lady, the bishop is going to be played by an actor by the name of Keith David, and the first lady is going to be played by Lynn Whitfield. From what I'm understanding, Oprah is going to play the first lady's sister. Now, the storyline that is going to go on with this church is going to be all over the place. They're basically going to tackle everything that we know that goes on in the black church. It's going to be greed, money problems, sex, scandal, just everything that we know that goes on in the black church. Now, when Oprah, first presented this, she got a little backlash. People were saying that they don't want her to create something that's going to put the black church in a bad light. And Oprah promised that, she wouldn't do that because, she was raised in the black church, and she also wants to honor, all of her memories growing up. But we all know that there are scandals that happen in the black church, and I think it would be interesting, for them to put this on television. This show is supposed to have, I think, about 26 episodes, and they say it's going to put you in the mind of those dramas that were out in like the 80s and 90s, like Dynasty. And from what I'm seeing and what I'm reading, they have some pretty big time actors that are going to be on this show or in this show. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it. We can do fictional churches and kind of show what goes on in churches. And, we don't have to be so upset about it, because the same thing that happens in black churches happens in all churches. So I don't know why people would be upset. Let's remember, this is fiction. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. And I, hope Oprah does well with this, and I hope it brings more viewers to her network. This next show is going to be called Strut, and it's going to be on the Oxygen Network. This one is going to be brought to us by Whoopi Goldberg. Now, this one I'm looking forward to only if it's done right. And I'll explain what I mean about that after I tell you what this show is about. This show is going to be about a group of transgender models. They're models in an agency called Slay Model Management. And what this show is going to do is it's going to follow them around as they try to break into the modeling industry. It's going to look at, when they go out on jobs, how they're treated. It's going to, face some of the stereotypes that, they have to go through. And it's going to be, just celebrating their beauty and how that beauty translates into the straight modeling world. Now, the reason why I said that I am looking forward to it if they do it correctly, because I hope that they play this straight. Meaning, I hope they don't get some of these transgender models that, that are characters, where they take what's a serious subject right now and turn it into, just another reality show. And what I mean by that is right now this LGBT um, movement is very strong. We're starting to really accept um, gay and transgender individuals, and I don't want a show that makes a mockery of them. I don't want a show that turns this into some type of basic reality show, cartoonish. I want them to play this straight, where they play it with dignity, and they don't play in a way that makes fun of that community or plays them in a bad light. Now, what I do have faith is that Whoopi, I don't think, would sign on to anything that did do that. I don't really watch The View anymore. I used to watch it when she very first came on, but here in the last couple years, I haven't really watched it. But when I did watch it, I do know that Whoopi has a great deal of respect for the LGBT community, so I don't think she would allow it. Let's just hope that she doesn't, because if they play this straight, this could be very interesting, especially with everything that's going on in the world. I would like to see, like, when they go to these agencies, how they're treated. Do they tell them when they're going in that they are transgender, or do they, go in, do the, audition for whatever it is that they're going to be doing, and then after they get the job, do they then let them know, hey, I'm transgender, or just how all this is going to play out. So this one, I think, again, I will like it as long as they play it with dignity. So with Whoopi in this show, I wish her all the luck on this one, because this one they're going to have to handle with kid gloves with everything that's going on. Okay, the last show is called Black Magic, and this one is going to be on Lifetime Network. This one is produced by Vivica Fox, and this one is going to follow a group of male exotic dancers. Now, all of this is being put together by Vivica. She is part of rehearsals, costumes, choreography, just everything. She says that she has dancers from deep chocolate all the way up to vanilla. So this should be interesting. Now, because this is on Lifetime, they can't go too far with it. Now, anyone who has ever been to a male review know women can get kind of raunchy, because for one thing, at the females where it's the male review, the women can drink, unlike the males, in a lot of the male strip clubs. So this should get to be really interesting. Again, this is another one that I hope that they do with as much dignity as they can, keeping in mind the subject matter here. These are men taking off their clothes. But I think, Miss Vivica fancies herself a classy lady. So again, I don't think it's going to be done in a distasteful way. Again, I hope they don't turn these guys into caricatures of male models. I hope they show, the behind the scenes, what they're really like. And just bring, as much dignity as they can to this show. Now, this is another one that I am definitely going to watch. It's coming on later on in the year also, just like Whoopi's is. They haven't given an exact date of either of these, but I'm not going to miss this. This will be a whole bunch of brothers taking off their clothes. Yeah, I'll be watching this. So you might want to look for this one too. And Vivica, she said that she had went to see the Magic Mike and she didn't feel there was enough diversity in it, and she wanted to do something, of her own, and she came up with this, and I think it might be good. I just again hope they don't let it go too bad, and I don't think they can on Lifetime. Lifetime not gonna have them there, slapping their thing on the back of people's necks. You know how they do it. If you ever been to the male review, some of them can get to be a bit much. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm really looking forward to this one. So with that, thank you for watching the video, and look for all of these shows to be upcoming. Oprah's is the first one up, and it's coming on, remember, June 21st. Again, thanks for clicking on the video, and have a great day.